make sure the stream is working. There we go. The stream should be up. Yes, it is. That is great. G'day. Welcome to the stream. I have some announcements for things which are going to be going on, but I'm going to wait for a bit into the stream, so hopefully we can get a bit more people for my announcements. I'm aware I don't really have many people watching, but meh. So yeah. Let's start off the stream with just a normal one extraction, which is most likely not gonna get me anything, but a way to start off the stream, I guess. And just like expected, nothing. But a Ruscio shard, which is very good. Anyway, let's get to the Great Lake. Yeah, I want to apologize for being late again. My reason for being late today was I lost track of time while having a shower because I finished work and yeah. So yeah, that's why I'm late. Now men, clear orders and a solitary area. Wait. Clear orders and solitary area of parameters, important in times like these. Right leg on heavy, left leg on ho. Let's go. Heave. Ho. Heave. Heave ho. Is this fair that you get to stand there barking orders at us while we're pedaling our bums off? Yeah, I really need to not speak for a second and look at their faces, try to guess the tone I have to say these. A most dim-witted question. A captain must preserve her strengths, or skip putting her subordinates in danger. That is precisely why I'm refraining from participating in collaborative efforts myself. Since when were you our commander? Well, she did say she's the captain, not the commander. Those damn seagulls can flock off already. How about we kidnap them seagulls and train them to pedal the generator? Oi, foul, smartass! I thought you were a genius, make it so! It should be easy peasy for you, brilliant intellect to know. I can make it happen indeed. Yet, I do not, as it is inefficient. Rudimentary toilet training will be the first step in making them viable as a consistent source of labor. Sharon bored. Sharon wants vom vom. I'm tagging out. You're the driver, so you do your job. That should keep you occupied for a while. Oi, you sure about that? Virgil is not gonna let that slide. That's how you get yourself a consultation, you know. Can't wait. Let's think about this for a hot minute. Let's think about the actual reason we're sweating, pedaling the crap out of generator, huh? To nitpick and seek someone to take the fall for every little thing is a stinking sort. All that happens on the road to success is merely a part of the process. Look, I'm not saying that we should play the blame game. I'm just wondering why we're pedaling so damn hard to begin with. It's not like there's something coming after us. We're heading towards one of the largest ports of U-Corp, and we know exactly where that is and how to get there. It's not like the port's gonna sail away, right? Why all this urgency? I mean, am I wrong? The Great Lake has been very tranquil so far. It's not like some monster's gonna suddenly appear out of nowhere and attack us, right? It appears that your consolidated field experience has evolved into a form of intuition. Fascinating, Gregor. What? Faust finds this development optimistic. We must exit this area within the next 10 minutes. We are falling somewhat behind the forecast of my predictions. Okay, that was ominous. Why precisely 10 minutes? The laws of the Great Lake. Oh, I knew it. It's the damn law of the Great Lake again, huh? Your foreknowledge of the laws of the Great Lake is an unexpected development, Roger. Quite difficult to believe that, even with the consolidated experiences your intuition would. Sorry, I just wanted to look like I was in on it for once. Gil gets tired of asking every time, you know. The Great Lake of Ucorp has laws that must never be broken. And yes, the port can and will sail away, Gregor. It's a bloody lake. What laws could it possibly have? What are the lake copper going to come spank the bad boys with a stick of breaking class rules? There better be a law that lets me SYNC within brat. My ears are starting to bleed. SYNC, what does that mean? Okay, my best guess is shut your nasty crapper. That's my best guess. But it's most likely wrong, let's be honest. Huh, guys, knock it off. I could almost hear a well-timed sigh followed by honest but brutal piercing words. It was like someone recorded her sigh and played it in my head. But Ishmael was nowhere to be seen on the deck. So, if there's anything you want from me, from now on, state it clearly. She wasn't kidding. Ishmael remained in her room, not a peep to be seen nor heard despite the commotion. Not appearing once through all that happened since the incident. As such as I would like to provide you with an explanation, leaving this zone takes precedence. According to my calculations, our last conversation left us with 7 minutes. We are approximately 15 kilometers away from the edge of this zone as the crow flies. Each person must pedal to generate enough energy to travel at least 10 kilometers per hour if we are to escape in time. Wonderful. I love to see some proper teamwork for once. Yeah, Ruskinate! Our destination is nigh! Gallop on! Where does that girl get her energy from? I think I'm done for. Just go on ahead without me. And leave you where we're on a ship. Diaphragmatic breathing is conducive to maintaining consistent speed in an exercise of this intensity. Especially more so when each center is responsible for about 10 kilometers per hour of energy output. Any higher and it would have required hypernia to maintain that speed. Do you ever get tired, girl? No, 3 minutes remaining now. We don't even know what happens in 3 minutes. Why are we doing this? She said there's no time, just step on it with your life. Sharon wanted to vroom vroom. This is squeak squeak. Squeak squeak. That's no fun. I didn't know how energizing work songs could be. How do you guys have such energy left? This is not even a warm-up compared to the training my family forced me to do. You lot shut your gobs and pedal! 30 seconds remaining. 30 seconds? Quit the thrill, this is a true adventure. 'Tis like charging on, well, overwhelming colossal enemy. Is it no? Ah! Save your words. Your breathing remains in the flow. Breathing in, out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. How much time? 10 seconds remaining. 4 seconds. Why are you not doing this by multiples of 5? Look alive, deckhands. Put your back into it. Toil, men, toil. Somewhere we managed to escape the zone before Faust counted down to 0. Some sinners immediately threw themselves to the deck of the ship like limp puppies, while some looked like they'd just take a quick rest at a park bench. So we made it somehow, but I don't see any signs of these laws. Am I missing something, Faust? I swear, if all this lore of the Great Lake Drive was some hogwash you made up, just to make this journey go just a tad faster, I'm going to seriously. The tranquil lake surface we just pedaled through was gone as though it was never even there. In its place was an immense something, its innumerable legs and or tentacles rising above the lake surface. It could even tell where the thing ended up where the light began. Did it burst from the lake, or were we traveling unwary on its body this whole time? I couldn't even find the right words to describe the magnitude of the thing. Its appearance sent waves across the waves, all the way to the zone we were in. Mephistopheles shook violently as though it was about to collapse. It needed to be said that the sinners on the deck were given an unintended shower. That was close. We were almost a pancake. Well, no adventure is complete with nearly a pair, of course. NB. Now this is more like it. Okay, that one should be easy. Now brilliant. That one's easier. We have no chance of weathering a single strike from one of its limbs. No, but it will leave us alone as long as we are here. That is the lore of the Great Lake. Now we have time for my explanation. Though the lore of the Great Lake are numerous, I will rely only the pertinent information for now. Lingering longer than a predetermined amount of time in a single lake will cause one to be struck by the waves of each lake. Waves that didn't look like any waves I've seen before. There are also laws governing the time and direction in which ships are permitted to cross the borders between the lakes. Wait up though, if we were just come to stop for a bit, that octopus tentacle like thing will whack us? Precisely, thus it naturally follows that everything on the Great Lake is in a constant state of motion to position itself according to the laws. And the route towards our destination will also change accordingly. Can I get like a written list of these laws? My nanny used to stick a piece of paper with our family rules in my room. Not that I could follow them all, but that's when I heard a door open. Whether opening it did so with obvious irritation. The waves finally hit, huh? Ishmael? After such a long period of isolation, Ishmael staggered out of her room at last. You can't just scribble the laws of the Great Lake down on a notepad and call it a day. Each lake has wildly different sets of laws, even though the overarching laws governing the Great Lake are pretty straightforward. More importantly, you should know that unauthorized recording of their laws is one of you Corp's better known taboos. Wait, how the hell is anyone supposed to learn them if you can't write them down? That's kind of begging for people just get squished. Then my body will remember it. Tabooing them on your body, if that is what you're referring to, is also prohibited. Taboo hunters of U-Corp have been sent in pursuit of individuals who have attempted precisely that. It is best that we do not produce any written records of their laws. What have you been doing all this time, Ishmael? Wetting my harpoon. Wheating my harpoon. Your harpoon? Why? Because I need it to be sharp. Because I'll give her the kind of pain that makes her wish she was dead. She'll feel it even from the smallest cut. I think it's safe to say Ishmael really wants someone dead. Then why don't you spare us from your misery and crawl back into your hole? I'm afraid that if I did, I'd later emerge to a deck littered with your melted, unrecognizable flesh. Oh. Give me a second. Okay, I'm better now. And I'm not rearing to see a sight like that again. Besides, watching you landsmen waste time tinkering with a ship you don't even understand, wasting precious time, has been unbearable. Even though it's been a long time since the incident at the boatworks, her bitter yet anxious lectures have not dulled at all. I was afraid that she might stir up trouble amongst the sinners again. Okay, fine. But she was out here with the rest of us, and I wanted to believe that was more than enough. I decided not to question her further. I had a feeling this would happen. That's what happened. Ishmael walked up to the helm. What are you doing? We are smooth sailing at the moment. A northbound breeze is pushing up along. I guess it would. I guess it could look that way for some people. Simple, one-dimensional, predictable ground pounders like you. You little, how dare you insult my... Otis, let's hear her out. You got lucky, swabby. Okay, Ishmael, tell us, how are we not smooth sailing? We got the wind at our backs. That's not wind. We're getting dragged. Dragged by what? Those ships. That's pretty foreboding. Oh, I see. They've just got massive magnets on the end of them. Just like Ishmael said, two massive vessels were approaching us not far from where we were. We're not exactly on a collision course with them, though. Ishmael didn't entertain me with an answer. Instead, she took the helm and shoot it wildly in one direction. This skill... Splashy drift? Didn't know ships could drift like a bus. Jaren impressed. Redhead, not bad. You have competent... You have competition, Sharon. Hold up. That's weird. She turned the helm all the way. Why are we still heading between those two ships? It's like we're stuck on rails. So Ishmael turned Mephistopheles' helm around to the opposite direction of the two ships. We were getting dragged even faster by them. And there was nothing we could do about it. Ishi, don't tell me you hit the reverse gear. I turned the engine off. What? Why are those ships melding into one another? You bloody loon, that's what you got to say? We're about to get splashed like bugs. You, Schwabby, what happened to all of the bravado from Earth? Shut up. I'm going to use the momentum of pulling when it's the strongest to get us out of here, and we're gonna crash now. Immediately before the crash, Ishmael deftly reversed the engine and adjusted several levers in a series of decisive motions before speeding us between and past the two vessels. The back of our ship. The back of our ship. The ship's stern was crushed, but it was better than getting completely sandwiched between those two ships. Mephistopheles' engine can reconstruct damage if this severity within the next few days. Wait, this is more than just some damage. It's like they deleted a part of our ship. Gone as though it had has never even been a part of the ship. Blueprints. I took another look at where the stern used to be. It was, as the sinner said, the stern wasn't crushed. It was effectively deleted, as though it had never even been there. It left a bizarre look across the section behind. It's U-Corp Singularity, the resonance tuning forks. Ships operating in the Great Lake can merge and separate when needed, as though they've always been a single vessel, as though they've never been a part of the same ship. Resonance tuning forks used by vessels of their size are strong enough to pull in small boats. Without tuning forks like ours, or even one with the tuning fork with mismatching wavelengths. Alright, apologies for taking the helm without orders, manager. No... Oh, there's a spider. What's he doing there? I need to go grab this guy. It's just a daddy long legs. I could just grab him with my hands. It's not like he's venomous. Oh no, he's going off. Hop on. Hop on. Hop on, dude. Yeah. Oh well. He's going off. Where is he going off to? I'm in my bookshelf. I prefer him to be like... There's a corner in my room I wouldn't mind him being in to just remove himself. I'll see if I can get him on. Come on, dude. Hop on. Can you hop on, dude? Man, this spider does not want to cooperate with me. Come on, dude. I don't want to kill you. Come on. Don't mean you any harm, dude. Come on. Hop on. Don't mean you any harm, dude. I just want to get you on a spot where you can get bugs. Come on. Doesn't look like he wants to get on. Oh well. I'll just leave him for now. Later on I'll probably try grabbing him and moving him, but meh. Yeah, it's not venomous or anything. And plus it's nowhere near my bed, so he's following my rules of my room. No, don't. You saved all our lives. I wasn't trying to, but thank you for understanding anyway. Oh, and please accept my apologies for giving unsolicited advice. A certain somebody won't stop flagging her gums at me, so I had to do. It's not like I can plug my ears in the middle of a voyage, right? I've heard my share of blunt, foul-mouthed talk during the war. She is not the first to do so. Doesn't matter as long as she can live up to her words. No need to get in the way, I suppose. Just gotta get a bit comfortable. I'm sorry, Executive Manager. I must take a short break. Be not so crestfallen, Commander. I mean, Captain. Silence. Executive Manager is our commanding officer. Always been. Downcast and shoulders slumped, Otis made her way into the ship's cabin, formerly the bus's cabin. Our destination is near. Welcome to one of the 5 great ports of U-Corp, the Maryland port. Faust's voice was dry and emotionless, as though what had just happened didn't affect her one bit. Whoa, that's big. That has to be one of the biggest ships I've ever seen. Hongnu was right. We were approaching a massive ship, so large that it could almost be mistaken for an island. Whichever was the case, it was clear that the port was a megastructure, built for countless metal ships' containers. Miss Faust, and what was unseen before unveiling itself? I scarcely did expect the porthole to shroud a structure such as this. Ship? I don't know. Can we really call that a ship at this point? Can't help but agree with that, Ishmael. Does that count as a ship in the Great Lake? Your landsman common sense is useless at the Great Lake. Ships that use resonance tuning forts like those are as common as crimes are in the back streets. Or, I guess, as common as the whales are in the Great Lake. Finally a combat encounter. It's blunt, so... jump to blunt. I'll take Heathcliff. House. I'll just run with these 4. I don't think I need any more than them. Because they're pretty solid. Well then, this is where we will go our separate ways for a short while. Sharon and I have business to attend to here. Business? Why? What is it this time? Business? Why? What is it this time? I'm looking to buy some mermaid perfume. Let's leave it at that. Virgil has said, looking straight at an advertisement before us. Bottles of mermaid perfume extracted straight from their left fin. Special discount. There are mermaids in this world? Huh. Well, I guess there are vampires, so... Meh. Huh. Dude showed back up. I'll try grabbing him again. Let's see. No, he doesn't want to. He wants to stay in that corner, damn it. There are more bugs on the other side though, so it's annoying having him there. Ooh, are though planning to pursue some of us as well? Quite curious, I am of that mermaid perfume. What other curiosities of the Great Lake await us, I wonder? A significant source of income for the people of U-Corp comes from selling whale and mermaid products. Whale oil, mermaid tears, mermaid perfume, whale cuisine, and more, to list a few examples. Ooh! I spy a purveyor of ice cream over yonder. Sardine whale flavored ice cream. How is that appetizing to you? Sardines are quite the savouring nosh, even if they do have a funny look to them. Alas, I am more keen to learn the flavour of marlin whale ice cream. Will you not accompany us to our destination, dear guide? I've done my job as your guide. I point you in the right direction, and that's where my responsibilities end. It is not my job to accompany you all the way there. Oh, you may be correct. Your words also come across as rather impersonal. Then you hear me right, Yisung. I don't intend to make friends with all of you, nor do I want to. Don't let these small talks give you the wrong impression. Now, Mr. Faust. Our allies are expecting us. The before team on the ground will relay us the location of the Lobotomy Corp branch housing the Golden Bow. According to our last communication, they should be waiting for us there. This place is a bit spooky. I don't see anyone here. What's up with that foul? I can tell from your tone that you doubt me. This is the location I was relayed. Huh. So we got here first. Bloody brilliant, the 4 team. More like belate team in it. Allow me to make my minor correction. We arrived about 1 hour and 30 minutes behind schedule. OD, LCCB agents we met back at J Corp were already on the scene, and I'm sure that comment reminded everyone of the same duo. It did it for me too. Thinking about them, even for a brief moment, it appears that they have elected to sleep in lieu of our appearance. Effie, Sorty, we didn't deserve you to. None of you got a watch? What the hell wrong with your lot? Apologies. In our hurry, we happened upon an unforeseen mishap on our journey here. Then why didn't you take that into account before you left? Someone from the corner of the shipping container rises from their nap and stretches. They sound oddly aggressive. My. Honglu, wait. Your badge is upside down, remember. You always keep your appearance tidy. What's this sticky red thing on you? On his chest hung an upside down LCCB agent badge. It was soaked in blood. Yawn, I hoped that this badge would have a more dramatic effect. Let's see a limbus company before team leader. The fool was loitering around in our territory. I've got to say that was bravely stupid. That sorry production was an insult to art. Get to the point before I sit in queue. Lads, so tardy yet so impatient. Why don't you first give us a lesson? You look for the golden whatchamacallit, aren't you? What have you done to the team leader? Hold your horses now, lads, alive and well. This is a hostage negotiation then? This ain't me first ransom rodeo, if you know what I mean. 'Tis simple, give us the cash and we return your friend. We don't get the cash and we give your friend an impromptu burial in a shipping container, rider. Kidnapper's a piece of the shit. Oi, oi, I don't do that if I were your lady. Think before you act, eh? Anything goes wrong and your friend bites it. It's very straightforward, if I do say so myself. Just do as we say, and ye and that friend of yours continue on ye merry adventure. Get back to finding your golden whatchamacallit. Hells, we'll even throw in a full-on gourmet tour guide for ye, just to sweeten the deal. You bloody maggot. Okay, gotcha. I see what's going on here. Give us some time to discuss this, why don't ya? Look, there's no point in escalating this. It'll be nothing but draw unnecessary attention to us. And if our impulsive actions get the LCCB agent killed, true, they hold the upper hand in negotiation. But I don't believe this fools have much about the golden bow. They likely kidnapped him by chance, thinking they could get a hefty ransom out of him. Though we have come across many men and women of evil nature in our adventure, such brazen villainy has heretofore not been encountered. How classless. It is grocery without a cause. Grotesquerie without a cause. Charging them head-on will only sick their friends after us, friends who may be involved with a powerful local syndicate. Our chance of victory is slim should such a event come to pass. We do not possess enough intel on New Corp to effectively maneuver that situation. Yeah, we don't even know how big the syndicate behind this guy is, but from the way he said his lines, this probably isn't the first time doing this, right? Oh. Then there's always a chance that they're just small fries, isn't there? If they're small fries, let's crush them all. We'll hit them before they even have the chance to lay a finger on the hostage. No, it could mean that their syndicate may be so small and scattered that it is impossible to be traced. So we do not know anything. Great. Are they really going to, if we don't pay up? Lost it. I knew their kind. Scum like them around every corner of the city. If this goes cock up, they'll kill the hostage and won't even leave a body for us to find. All kinds of awful images and ominous speculation began to overwhelm us. The so-called kidnappers were crowding amongst themselves, giggling and chattering. They knew our position were limited. Okay, then I'm going to start off by asking how much they want. We're out of our element here. The best I can do is to try to gather some information at least. A short exasperation sigh escaped Ishmael's lips. She had been standing here this whole time, arms crossed over the harpoon that rested upon her chest. You're going to pay them? Those bastards. Are you crazy? What else can we do? Even now, the hostage. I don't care about your excuses. I only care to know if this really is the best course of action you could come up with. Any doubt about the manager's decision? Unnecessary. Yeah, you are as predictable as always. Executive manager's decisions are orders to double them is insubordination, Ishmael. It doesn't matter how competent of a sea dog you are. Okay, if you say so, but who cares? They're not giving me an order. They didn't forbid me from doing anything, so what's your problem here? G'day. Good evening, yeah. I just can't sit here and watch this play out. Ishmael strode towards the kidnappers. It was plain from her tone and expression that she did not care one bit about what the other sinners said. I'll gladly accept the consequences. She shot me a fleeting glance before raising her harpoon. For insubordination, manager. Then thrust her well-sharpened harpoon right into one of the kidnappers' foreheads. My PC's fans are making a sound. Huh. I've never noticed this kind of sound. It's like rattling. Huh. The entire course of her action from the start to finish was so full of absolute confidence that no one even thought to stop her. I couldn't either. OOF. OOF, what could that mean? OOF. Russia was right, the kidnappers suffered a total obliteration of forehead. Wait. Ishmael, what did you just do? Sinclair was the first to snap out of his stupefied silence. The LCCB agent they took hostage, we just put him at risk. Because of us, Sinclair was trembling hard. I could tell if... Well, I just want to say, the LCCB agent is already dead. There is no way he's alive. Sinclair was trembling hard. I could tell if it was the willing tears he was holding back or an uncontrollable fury. Just like them. Just like back with Effie and Sorty. It was only a few months ago when... Don't tell me you've moved on already! Sinclair's memories. I saw an image of Sorty and Effie, both smiling. Both were excellent field agents. And before they were both excellent agents, they suffered to their last moments before our eyes. Helplessly watching as they slowly expired in front of him. At his old home, that is. The day must have been scorched into his memories. I recall Ishmael's vision that I witnessed back at the boatworks. I really need to get a new mic. Was that also a moment that was burned into her memories, I wonder? Ishmael didn't seem to find Sinclair's question worth answering. She strode towards one of the closest shipping containers and kicked it open. A body that had been dead for so long that its complexion and consistency rarely resembled that of a living human slumped onto the floor. This one's been dead for at least a week, and of course isn't our LCCB agent. Ishmael kicked the body, tossing it on its back. From the looks of it, this one was a tourist visiting Marlin Port, probably loaded too if they could afford to travel to the Great Lake. Just for this sight, they would have been able to afford whatever ransom the pirates demanded. Kidnap, extort, execute. These syndicates have been repeating these 3 steps for a good while at U-Corp, even as their names and organizations change with time. They're everywhere like vermin. It would be more accurate to call them pirates here. They never return the hostages. They'll keep asking for more and more ransom until the money, well, dries up. Ishmael poked the body with her foot. Yeah, I'd have to say, the LCCB agent is... No, the LCCB agent is clearly dead. Then they kill the hostages like they did this one. Quite numerous. The prevalence of such tragedies must be, how could this be? Therefore, does hero rise to the occasion and put a stop to the villainy? I believe this to be a place of tourism, is it not? Well, that is usually means that there's a big fish looking out for these small fries. Nay, that means no. Not to let such villains run rampant in the city is... It must be the case that the fixers of the city are yet unaware of this travesty. Mayhaps they were pre-occurrent tending to others in need indeed. Not even, but that explains this. We were to send a missive to one of the just and honorable associations of the... Don Quixote, please. Isn't it about time you woke up from your delusions? I've had enough of your rambling about justice. You're villainous. You know what? Never mind. It's like I'm talking to a brick wall. You're not going to listen to me anyway. It's frustrating to have to sit here and just... This shabbiness is why we can't get anything done in time. By now, we should have been taking to the LCCB agent, getting the intel we need. Ishmael's eyes dotted around with wrath, impatience, and anxiety. A metaphorical storm, an amalgamation of senses. She was billowing wildly and hopelessly in the tempest. I could not even hope to hold her steady. Ye have brought this on yourselves. This is our waters. Do you even know what syndicate ye dogs just... Yeah, if we're doing this, then let's get it over with. And now the fight actually begins. There we go. There we go. That's some pretty good damage. Only that dropped his sanity down. You've got it. Get a red resonance. Yeah, we'll get a red. Full red. Go. Not the best of damage, but it is applying some things, so that is better than nothing. Be able to drag the sanity down. At the moment, it's best to do like this. Yeah. Oh yeah, after this battle I'll do the small announcement. Double purple. Let's go double purple. 1 light blue. 2 dark purples. 1 red. Another dark purple. Probably should have done with another light blue, considering we had a full resonance, but meh. Next one, let's see. Go dark blue, light blue, yep, red, purple. Actually, nah, we'll go with that. How many coffins does my man have just carrying around? Yep, let's look at this. Purple, go red, light blue, just go across the top. There we go. Okay, so I have 3 announcements, I think. Number 1, I will be basically continuing doing streaming like this after 9 PM, limbuscompany. I may be doing other streams as well of other Project Moon games or other games throughout the day. As well as I'm planning on doing a special stream. What if we can get to 310 subscribers, I will do a karaoke stream, I think. That think will be good. You guys will be able to suggest songs and all that stuff for me to sing in front of yous and just make an absolute joke of myself. And number 3, I am thinking of giving the viewers a name, like, considering I'm doing mostly limbuscompany content at the moment, I'm planning on either calling you as Fixes or Feathers. Whichever you guys would actually like to be called, you can comment them on the stream, either during it or once the stream ends. Otherwise, I'll probably decide later, but yeah, I'd like to hear your guys' honest opinions on what you want to be called. Because, yeah. Would you rather be the citizen of the wing or a denizen of the back streets? Those are my 3 announcements. Okay. Run across the bottom for now. That wasn't that good. Okay, next up. Ooh. Let's go red, light blue, across the top. Actually, looking at the weapon design, I just want to take a look at the weapon design here real quick and talk about that. That would actually be a very good weapon. Although, it probably would be better if the weapon had a bit of a bigger guard to protect the hand. Because with it, it can suffice as it has 3 different purposes. Number 1, blunt weapon if you turn it to the side. It's also got a piercing probability and tearing. As well as with blocking, you would be able to basically grab onto the enemy's weapon and kind of force it out of their hands because of the hook shape there. So it would be very good for disarming as well. But it probably, well, since it's good at so few things, probably not the best to use, but for versatility, I think that's actually a pretty good weapon. Yeah. Anyway, that's my thought on weapon design. Okay, and there we go. 54. I'm just writing down a moment that I could have clipped probably. So I just have that known so I can upload it probably later. Hopefully. Purple, light blue, purple, light blue. Purple. I basically play this as if it's like some kind of color matching game whenever I'm not in a boss battle. Even when I'm in a boss battle, I somewhat do color matching. But, yeah. I wonder where that spider went. Go red, purple, light blue, purple, 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 light blue, red. Damn fly buzzing around, it's annoying. Actually, with the piercing, you'd basically have to tear that out of someone, actually. With, yeah, because you couldn't really, like, move it, like, up. You'd have to, like, move it, like an upwards kind of motion, pointing it to yourself as well. Which would mean, like, too much time to where you can't defend yourself or attack, leaving you open. The weapon does have its, like, it would be pretty useful, but it's, like, way too risky to use. Yeah. I'll just click win rate, basically won. But yeah, the weapons seem way too risky to use for the benefit. You do get benefits, but they don't seem to be good enough to justify using it. Like, there'd be something probably like better. But here's me reading too much into a silly game. You bastards, when our boss hears of this, you're all finished. So if you bow down and beg for... Wait, I'm not finished. Get away, get... That's convenient. Nice, now we know we can go up the chain and talk to their boss in charge. Let's stop wasting our time here. I don't want to have to crack open these shipping containers one by one and go through mountains of rotting corpses. You can still point, right? Please. The location of your boss. Mark it on this map with your finger. I wasn't sure when she picked it up, but Ishmael was carrying a travel brochure of Marlin Port. She shoved it in the pirate's face, who struggled for movement before pointing to a location on the map. As soon as her trembling finger reached the paper. Ishmael, wait. Well, we have our next stop. What are we waiting for? Ishmael walked out, leaving nothing but shipping containers full of both old and fresh bodies behind. What are the odds the LCCB agent we were supposed to meet is still alive? Depends on how rich they think we are. He could already be dead then. Even if the worst comes to pass, we still find his body. That'll at least give us something. If that's all we find at the end of this corpse? Ishmael? I don't think I could forgive. Huh? Who? Me? No. Us. We. Who didn't even try to save them. Faust. I'm listening. Should we do something? If she's going to be okay, I mean Ishmael. I can give you an answer regarding her subordination and her emotional state. But this is not a matter in which Faust's answers can be much assistance. Executive Manager, such insubordination and nigh rough behavior would have resulted in the spot execution in any other organization. I am aware that punishing the sinners is not a part of the authority given to you, but there must be penalties befitting her actions for proper management. Otis, you're always on my side. Pretty much always, now that I think about it. I have been a leader of men once. As you are now, I can sympathize with your troubles. I don't know if I can manage your smell anymore. I just don't. Though it looked like she was acting rash, maybe it was. Maybe she knew the right thing to do in this scenario. If Ishmael suddenly decided to quit or something, she can't. The contract prevents it. And as long as that thing's keeping her alive, I don't think she'd wanna break it. Faust will doubtlessly proceed to educate me on the various clauses that prevent Ishmael from quitting. But it's not like I could force her to come along should this hostile escalate. Besides, she'd already acted without my orders earlier. She did say that she'd follow my orders, but I wasn't sure how long that would last. Executive Manager, that doesn't matter. We don't need there to be 12 sinners. Are you saying that we leave Ishmael? Executive Manager, I have wandered for many years in far, far lands before making my journey here, and I have done so with steadfast determination for a single clause on my contract with the company. I came ready to face all the hardship that the journey entails. Adversity, conflict, and loss of comrades are simply facts of this quest that I must weather. Truth be told, I expected all of them to happen at some point in our journey. I will always remain by your side, of course. That face looks a hell of a lot like an arbiter. I don't know why. It looks like the face you would get after you break one of the head's taboos. You open your door and you just see that. That is the face that I would expect an arbiter to have after you break the head's taboos. And unfortunately, there's probably a lot of people that are into that. She smoothly added the last part, but there was a growing suspicion at the back of my mind that maybe not everyone felt a sense of belonging from this group. Maybe I was the only one who thought a sense of belonging from them. That we'd fight as one no matter what ordeal this journey threw in our way. I would be very surprised if the LCCB agent's alive. Because, let's be honest, if that ever happened in like a real world scenario, they would have just like probably killed him. And maybe beforehand get him to write some notes, record some voice lines, and maybe preemptively cut off some fingers or something to try to show that, like, hey, we'll harm him more if you don't, to try to get them to care more or something, because, yeah. But again, I am in no way an optimist. But hey, maybe he is alive. Too bad Dante can't bring him back, if he isn't. The location, as marked by the pirate's blood, led us to the entrance of a club. Faint music could be heard echoing from behind the doors. So, this is a place. Any of us been to a loud, flamboyant, deluxe dance club like this before? Well, if I had to guess, my bet would be on you. Oh, come on, a flashy bar like this at my back streets? I doubt it would have had much business back there. Yeah. People would sometimes host secret backstreets parties, but Sonia somehow always caught on. So, why are we talking about this? Don't you see, Dante? Bouncers at the gate? Welcome, how many do you have with you today? 2. Come on, man. Don't you remember me? I'm on the list. My apologies. Please enter. Look. They're checking something with the guest before letting them in. We gotta squeeze in there L smooth somehow. Easy. Kill them. You're gonna have to fight your way out anyway. So you might as well fight your way in. Make your job easier. And plus, if they fight their way in there, that would actually probably keep the LCCB agent alive longer, to be honest, because say you're a pirate boss and you got a hostage and you hear about people breaking in, slaughtering your guards, you're gonna want to grab that hostage and hold him in front of you as like some kind of bargaining chip. So, probably smartest idea would actually be bursting in there, because once they find out that the other guy's died, they're probably just gonna kill the LCB agent, if he is alive. But yeah, that's my thought. Well, since Roger's out, next in line is... What? Me? The hell are you blabbering on about? I'll smash your skull in. I'd take that as a compliment if I were you, Heath. Should I? Sorry to disappoint, but my syndicate was less about music and dance and more about blood, loyalty, things like that. I'm more of a small watering hole or a old pub bloke than a fancy clubber getting sloshed drinking from an old rickety table. Yeah, that's more like me. Me. Music, screams of fear and pain, deluxe, walls painted in red with blood, dance, people with a crushed joints forced to dance. Yeah, that's not a club. Well, I can't think of anyone else then. I have been to one in such a club. Quite often. You know, it actually does make sense for Massault to be there. I mean, yeah, he was in N Corp, so his bosses probably dragged him along there, tried to get him to be a bit more loyal to the company. You're joking. I'm not. I fail to see why that is difficult for you to accept. It was merely one of the places I visited when I was used to wandering in search for life's joys. A curious observation of their procedures reveals that it is, in fact, a private club. As general rules, visitors must receive the bouncer's permission prior to entry. Actually, no, that would actually be very easy. Actually, no, you could actually probably very easily get in there without fighting. If you had the LCCB badge on you, walk over to the bouncer, grab his attention, shine in front of his face, say that you've had your buddy taken and you want to go pay your ransom to the boss or try negotiating. He'd probably confiscate your weapons, but I think he'd actually be more than happy to let you in, let's be honest. So, it wouldn't actually be that hard to get in with no blood, but it definitely make getting out a lot harder. Key elements to get past the bouncers are: you'd be right if this was just any other club. Ishi? Ishmael walked past us and up to the club entrance. This is a home to a leader of a syndicate. The question you should be asking is, what are the others' ways of entering this establishment? And I'm sure the answer lies with a syndicate member. Easy enough, right? What brings you here, if I may ask? I'm Queequa's friend. Queequa's friend. You're whose friend? Queequa's. You recognize that name, didn't you? At the mere mention of that name, the bouncer's expression changed. That of indifference to disbelief. Wait. The bouncer whispered something into the radio. Is he really gonna let us in? How the hell did a fly get in my cup? Are you truly a friend of this Queequeg? What if I am? Where is Queequeg? It's the boss asking. Right, so your boss is in the club, huh? I ask again, where is Quit? The Twin Hooks are on our way. I repeat, we are... I thought we were trying to sneak in. No. I just wanted to know if their boss was home. We should be able to get all the intel we want from them. Yeah, I kind of expected that to happen. Yeah, let's go across the bottom for now. Alf hasn't got good odds that she's gonna lose the clash. Look at this. Go that way. Across the top there. Got 2 resonances, so that should up damage a bit. Ah, yes! Kind of sucks we lost a bit of damage potential, but that was still good. So we can get a red. Yeah, there's no light blue. So I think I'll hold off using that or Requiem until we got another light blue. So I will. Yeah, I think I'll go like that. That's the best option, I think. Because yeah. Okay. Yes, just like I thought. 2 more light blues. So go. Orange. Light blue. I've kind of don't have a choice but to go dark blue than that. Let's then red, light blue, light blue. There we go. That should mean Requiem does quite a bit more damage. But let's be honest, it's probably not even going to get to his turn. I love putting Thought into a battle and then that never even mattered. Oh well. Actually, no, no, I can still do it. Let's go purple across there. Purple there. Light blue. There we go. That should do quite a good amount of damage. Shoved in a coffin, then get your ass beaten. To be fair, that would demoralize anyone getting shoved in a coffin and thrown around. Don't think anyone would be, you know, willing to fight for that long after that. I, for one, sure as hell would probably surrender. Let's look at this. Let's go like that. Like that. Yeah, let's go that way. No. Get a 3 on that. Yeah, that should work. There we go, and considering we are literally just about to win, might as well just click win, right? we go. Once Heathcliff wasn't the highest damage. Okay, Pierce is also good, apart from Blunt. So, bring him instead of Heathcliff. Switch her out for... I'll send Yi Sung instead of her. Yeah, I think I'll do it that way. Actually, no, I could have... Damn it. Wow, I can't believe they're letting us in like this. Let's go. I wanted to correct him that the bouncers weren't letting us in that way. We're either face down in some ditch or fleeing, and we're just letting ourselves in. But I guess it wasn't in the mood. Hey, you here with anyone? Yes, I have 12 companions with me. 12? There, get him! Sorry for disturbing you. Okay, everyone, let's do the famous Marlin dance for our beloved Marlin port. Arms out like this, swing and lock, swirl and lock. What's with all this booming bass? It feels as though the sounds, the waves are vibrating my entire brain matter. Get out of my way or you'll be sorry. Ishmael swung a mace, shattering a nearby table to pieces. And that was more than enough for the clubbers to realize the seriousness of the situation. They quickly ran to the exit and vacated the club. Yeah. Let's be honest, if that happened, like, today in an actual club, all that people would... a few people would honestly run out, but most people just whip out their phone and start recording, like... Yeah. Or they'd, for some reason, join in on the fight, because people are weird. That way. Okay, go dark blue like that. Just might as well go across the top. Let's look at this. Get a Pierce. Purple. Just might as well go across the damn top again. While that fight quickly goes on, I need to go run to the bathroom. Sound about good. Now, how the hell am I gonna get through this door? Yeah. This is not gonna be easy. How the hell am I gonna get back in?
결국 마지막까지 서 있는 놈이 이기는 거라니까. 잘 들어. 아픈 거 생각하지 말고 저 새끼 죽은 다음만 생각해. 그럼 공격이 더 매서워지거든.
Push. Squeeze. Okay. Turns out, putting a bed in front of your door so less sound gets through makes it a pain in the ass to go to the bathroom. I really need to soundproof my door a bit. Well, go to the bathroom in time at least. Okay, let's look at this. Light blue, orange, double hatch. What else? Okay, my throat's a bit better. Go that, because that's favored, unopposed, and slash. That should do a bit of damage. Just like that. Never dealt with. Huh. Santa. Time to get put on the naughty list, I guess. Let's go double that. Purple. Light blue. Light blue, purple. Light blue. Go like that.
아니 베어지지 않는 정도는 아니긴 한데 그럼 뭐 두드리다 보면 깨지겠지.
Let's talk about this guy's weapon real quick. He's got a massive sickle. Actually, I think this guy's weapon may actually be a bit worse than this guy's weapon in an actual fight. Because it has slashing capability, but with the thing there, if you would like do a stab into someone, if you want to do that, that's immediately a bit harder. You know that it would be easy to stab into someone, but it would be easier to get the weapon out with this, like this direction here. But because the curve is a little bit like less abrupt, it would require a lot more force to like get it out of the bone. I think these guys' weapons would actually be better in a fight than this guy's, because it's got less downsides, but it's got less benefits as well. So overall, this guy's weapons are better. Anyway, there's another clutch skelly weapon review. Like that. Just gonna mark down another time for a clippable moment because I really need to get videos uploaded. Yeah, YouTube and shorts probably would help grow the channel. But hey, if you've got any ideas for possible YouTube uploads for like YouTube shorts and stuff like that, drop them in chat and I'll have a look. And if I use your idea, I'll give you credit. Mainly because if I didn't, I'd feel hella guilty. Because my morals are, even if it's a bad thing, I'd rather, even if it's like something that ends up badly, if it's something that I did, I'd want to take credit. I don't like people take credit for stuff that I do, even if it would affect me badly. I still want credit, but I don't want to take credit for other works either. But I'd happily take credit for other people's failures, which that is weird to say. I know that, but yeah. Alright. Hello. Topoto, the Gravekeeper, and I. Also, thank you for the good luck. So it took me a second to read your name. Like that. Let's be honest though, I am definitely going to need the good luck considering my current record with boss fights. And I'm probably going to have to get to one soon. Oh yeah, I would just like to say again, at 310 subscribers, I will be doing a karaoke stream. I will make an actual announcement at some point on a YouTube short and on community. Oh yeah, if you just want like updates to streams and stuff like that, or just generally about the channel, I'll be posting stuff on the community tab. If you're interested, of course. Wouldn't blame you if you wouldn't be interested. Let's run to battle, hell yeah. Let's look at these guys' apparel real quick. Let's look at them. Good sturdy shoes, as well as durable pants, it looks like. It looks like construction is leather. They have leather jackets, which is definitely good. Good for slash resistance, but not really good for pierce. Oh no, you did, but I'll happy to do the announcements again because I've got a few. First announcement is at 310 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a karaoke stream where people will be able to give me song advice and all that, like song suggestions, and you will get to just hear me make an ass of myself, which I think would be enjoyable for people to watch. Secondly, I'm going to be, so essentially every single day at like 9 for me, or around that time, I'm going to be streaming Limbuscompany. I'm also going to be streaming other games, probably other Project Moon games at different times throughout the day, depending on when I'm awake. As well as the final announcement, I am considering giving you viewers an actual, like, name, because a lot of streamers have, like, names for their viewers. So, my idea is either calling you Fixers or Feathers, but another idea is I could, like, pretend, like, give it, like, a syndicate name. And come up with, like, a syndicate name and, like, refer to you all as members of a syndicate. Which could be fun, but whichever ones you prefer, would you rather be a member of a syndicate, a fixer of the backstreets, or just a feather of a wing? I'm happy to, I'll take suggestions if you have any ideas. Anyway, those were the announcements. Probably not that big of announcements, but I don't really announce stuff that often, so I guess they count as big announcements. Oh yeah, actually, I'll give another announcement as well. At, let's say 400 subscribers, if I ever get to that, if I get to 400 subscribers, I will replace the PNG in the right-hand corner of my screen. Instead of seeing a PNG, I will get an actual VTuber model, which will be this, and a second model, which will be modeled after a Limbuscompany member. Which I will happily take suggestions for on that stuff if you'd want me to make like get a model that looks like one of the sinners or just like an average LCCB member. But yeah, 2 subscriber goals, and yeah, hopefully those were good enough announcements to justify putting it in the name and not disappointments. But yeah. Let's look at this. Go to dark blues. Like that. Save up the 2 light blues for now. Actually, the fight may already be over. yeah. Let's be honest, I'm probably not gonna get enough I'm not gonna get popular enough to justify getting mods, probably. Let's be honest. I'm just here to have fun, really. I just thought it would be, like, a nice thing for the community to announce, like, a goal of getting, like, 310, if I got to, like, 310 doing karaoke is, like, a way to interact with you guys. I'm just here to have fun, really. I play a lot of games and all that stuff, so I thought, hey, why not stream it to the masses? People somewhat find me entertaining, and maybe I can make someone's day out there a little bit better. I would like to say, I do enjoy interacting with all of you guys in chat. It is one of my favourite moments in the streams. Well, it has to be my favourite moment in stream, interacting with you guys. I would like to say that. Anyway, let's get back into combat. Ooh. Like that. Yeah, but that is a very good idea, Dan. Oh yeah. I guess I'm announcing another thing. Next week I will be... next week I will be streaming Library of Ruina as well. Because I get a paycheck from my work next week, so I'll buy... If we can get to, let's just say, like 294 subscribers, I will buy Library Arena and stream it to you guys. Alongside playing this. Yeah. Literally any song. You can even choose languages. You could choose any song in any language, and I will give it my best shot. You can literally make me look like as much of a jackass if you just want to. It is complete. You can choose any kind of song. I will not restrict you. Any song at all, no restrictions. Any language or anything like that, and I will try. Live on stream, no practicing. Any song. I think that, I would say that's a good enough thing for a subscriber goal, wouldn't you guys agree? Definitely probably has some good entertainment value for you guys, watching me make a jackass of me. Watching me make a jackass myself. I would like to thank you guys for watching my streams. It does mean a lot to me that you are here watching. Because, I'll be honest, I've always wanted to be in a position streaming on YouTube since I was little. So actually having people watch me and somewhat enjoy me is like an actual dream come true. So, yeah. Thank yous for choosing to watch me with your time. It does genuinely mean a lot to me. Oh yeah, I know. I work at like KFC and stuff, so during my shift I was just thinking to myself if it was what I should do for a subscriber goal and like thinking about it. And the best idea I had was a karaoke stream, and then I just kept thinking, what kind of songs are people gonna make me sing and all that stuff. But to be honest, I would actually be very excited. It would be very exciting for me. Because, yeah, what's a bit of good old fun? Also, if you guys are having problems hearing me, please say so, because I don't know if there are any problems with my audio. I know that I have to get a new mic at some point because of some issues I've been having, but yeah. I'm still very new to streaming, so I don't know what problems there are.
네. 결국
And they're all dead. I'm just gonna click on right.
생각하지 말고 저 새끼 죽은 다음만 생각해.
Yeah, I just realized I have no idea how sync actually works. I've just been throwing sync characters on my team and hoping that it works somehow, with no knowledge at all. I actually probably should read up on these effects.
정리가 예상보다 일찍 끝났다. 보고서는 내가 작성해 둘 테니 다음 정리 전에 휴식을 취하도록.
Ah shit, I've only done 8 missions out of 36. Oh well. Hey, this is, just gonna double check. Yeah, it's still Blunt and Pierce, so I'm gonna quickly change up the team I'm using for this actually. I'm gonna use them. Keep you. Change you. Do that.
각 정리원은 위치. 곧 열차 정리가 시작된다.
Yeah, someone on just Snapchat. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is a solid team.
차원 파동 장갑 충전 완료.
가서 할 수 있는 건 다 해보고 오라고. 저보다 한
Membership.
주먹도 안 되는 놈이니까.
I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna do a membership thing for a very long time. I wouldn't think about it. If I ever got to like 1,000 subscribers, I'd consider it, but I'm just doing this for fun, because I just enjoy streaming games and playing games. So, membership isn't really a thing I'm considering at the moment. Because, simply, like, I'd have the same stance as Project Moon here. This game isn't pay to win at all, because they value you actually being there, you playing it, and you just enjoying it. I'm the same with my streams here. I value people actually being here and enjoying it. That's all I want. I don't really, not doing this for money or anything. I just enjoy it, and hope other people enjoy watching it. And I might consider in the future, like, with 1,000 subscribers, which is, like, let's be honest, extremely unrealistic. Yeah. But, no, membership isn't really a thing I'm thinking of.
가서 할 수 있는 건 다 해보고 오라고. 저보다 한 주먹거리도 안 되는 놈들이니까.
Look at this. Go purple there. Shoot. That's struggling. I mean, that is favoured and that's neutral, but... Yeah. I am almost at 300, but yeah. I just value people being here. That's all that matters to me, people being here.
가서 할 수 있는 건 다 해보고 오라고. 저보다 한 주먹.
Yeah, I just realised it probably makes me look a little bit pathetic always saying about how much I value you guys being here, to be honest, but yeah. It's the truth. Shit. I'll throw in a guard, because, I mean, yeah, I'd rather do a defense, because, yeah, this, that's dominating, and we'll throw in another defense, because, yeah, a defense is a hell of a lot better. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I think you can at any... Yeah, you can just give people mod at any level. So yeah, I can give mod. Let's look at this now. That's unopposed, favoured. Dominating. think actually this is Skullbuster. Actually no, let's go purple, light blue, and that way, so we get a resonant slot for the dominating there. Oh, that's neutral and struggling. I'll do a defense again for that. And go into attack, yeah. And right. Actually, yeah, I'll just do it that way because it's not like you can lose.
단순의 정리.
Sure. Just don't. I'll give you mod because you've been here from the beginning. Just don't go banning people for no reason.
공간을 뭉갠다.
I have no reason not to give it to you at the moment. But yeah. Just please don't misuse it. But again, it's not like you can ban me from my own channel.
대가리 딱 떼도.
What can mods even do? Reddit notification. I'm gonna quickly see if I can remove notifications from my phone and just like keep phone calls thing.
지금이다. 내 죄는
Notifications, yeah, I'll turn off notifications in the system. Ringtone, yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna say this, I would not want to have a beard if I was like a fixer. Especially working here, because I mean, you're fighting people constantly. And I work at KFC with a beard, and I can say for certain, the amount of flour that gets stuck in it. Imagine the amount of like blood and stuff that would just get stuck in the beard, and you're just having to smell that until you can wash it out, and that shit does not smell nice. Yeah. I would say being a mod would be like a claw. I mean, no, a beholder. Yeah, I'd say you're just like I'd say you're a beholder of B Corp. As a mod. Actually, yeah, that does actually make a lot. It makes a lot of sense for mods to be beholders, to be honest, because beholders are there keeping an eye on everyone, making sure they stay working within the taboos. So, yeah. And plus, beholders are, I'm pretty sure, insanely strong. Because, I mean, you don't end up being a member of a named member of a feared corporations. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't want to touch T-Corp with a 10-foot pole, to be honest.
대가리 딱 떼도.
Being a beholder of T-Corp would be such a pain in the ass, because everything's got colored removed, so imagine having to try giving like an area of directions to a arbiter or a claw. Like, colors are very important for directions, let's be honest. That would be such a pain to send someone to somewhere in T-Corp.
부족해 찾아잡지 않아.
Time tax. I'm not sure I know of what you're referring to, time tax. Yeah, I'm not sure I know what you're referring to, sorry. I'm still pretty new to the projectmoon law. Let's go like that.
충전 기능 점검. 단순히 점검.
You know what? This music is pretty boss. Oh yeah, I know that Conto 6 take place again in T Corp, and before Conto 6 you gotta do like a intervallo in T Corp called like the Time Ripper. All that I know about the Time Ripper is people like underestimate how strong he is. That's all I really know about him. But when people say they underestimate how strong someone is in a game like this, that just makes you wonder just how strong they are. Just because of the power balancing of this. There is definite power balancing, but seeing who the big fish are is just like a whole nother level. Nah, it's fine. Thanks for offering. You better tell us where the boss is before things turn ugly. Go drink some more milk before you start tossing around strength like that, laddie. I'm serious talk, or the next thing you're getting smashed in your head. Your skull. Okay, let's calm down. Captain ain't her. If it's hostage you're looking for, the first mate should know. Your actions? The last room at the end of that corridor. Go. Ah? Not that way. Get out of this club. I'm sorry. Yeah. I will admit, Sinclair is very much give bottom energy. He very much gives a femboy energy. Oi kid, you're getting better at this, ain't you? I don't want to get compliments for doing something like this. I just think we have to get to the hostage as soon as possible. Yeah, I'm just gonna learn C's. Ah, that costs 26. Oh yeah. I don't mind spending Lunar Seas to get more energy on stuff on like this, because the amount that it costs is a lot lower than what you get per mission, so it kind of makes it so it takes a little bit longer to get pulls, but well, yeah. We all know that he's bottomed by Damien. Let's be honest. He's either bottomed by Damien or Rushia. Those are the only two possibilities, let's be honest. Is that a fucking blunderbuss with a magazine? Oh yeah, no, N Claire is definitely on top. I cannot say saying anything but that is beyond an insult. Oh yeah, I can tell. The idea of a blunderbuss with a magazine pisses me off, because I like guns, and a bullet of like normal size leaving the barrel of a blunderbuss is gonna make it so you can't aim, because the barrel size matters, because it's like circular threading allowing it to spin so it stays in one direction. You can't do that with this. Like, it will somewhat stay direction, but once it gets to there, the direction's gonna be knocked off. And plus, it's gonna make it a hell of a lot louder, and guns are loud. Phew, you certainly made a mess out there. Tell me, who sent ye? Arrival Captain? Ring ye sung yet? Ring ye sung yet? Who's Ring ye sung yet? I don't think I have Ring ye sung. I'll check after this fight. Phew, you certainly made a mess out here. Tell me, who sent ye? Arrival Captain? Or are ye looking to collect my head for the bounty? So, you're the boss here? Yeah. It's me. First mate of the Twin Hawk Pirates. Heard you wanted to see me. What, want an autograph? We were last informed that you were the second in command. We seek your superior. Tell us of their whereabouts. Look, that asshat has to be drowning in a bottle of fairy wine somewhere 3 sheets to the wind. So, I pretty much run this joint, de facto, and all you know. I have him. If you want to use him, he's arguably one of the best units in the game. Okay. Thanks for offering. I may, let's be honest, with how the final boss fight's gonna go, I may have to use them. But I do not have a good track record with the bosses. And you gotta understand our predicament. The perfume business has never been the most lucrative venture at this point. So we're just looking at a branch out, a purely business decision, devised by none other than yours truly. Understood. So you must have the information we seek. We are in search of a certain individual held hostage by this establishment. Hand over the information regarding his whereabouts. Hostage? Oh, what a crude choice of words. We prefer to call him our guest. Yeah, I guess you probably broke the legs off so he couldn't walk off and chained him to the damn gallows. Guessed? Yup, well then, how about a deal? Tell me everything you know about Quique, and I'll see to it that the guest you're looking for is safely returned. Besides, that guest of ours, he's a big shot, ain't he? L something? Team leader? Oh, and one of yours, a friend of Quique. I really don't know if I'm saying the name right, Quique. Tell me everything you know about Quique. What she's up to, who she's with, the last thing she said to you. I want to hear it all. If she really does know Quique, I think she's dead. Because what I've seen so far, Ishmael was on a boat at some point. Everyone she knew died by a whale, and now she wants to beat that whale. So Quique was probably on that boat. She's probably in the stomach of a whale. I think it's a she. But knowing Project Moon, it could very well be a he. I'm sure there's no need to remind you. Actually, you know, I'm just going to quickly write down the timestamp of what I just said, so that way I may be able to clip it. I literally just like on I use Opera GX for like searches and all that crap. So like, very fun fact: a pirate you might see in the Kanto are named Peter Pan characters. Ah, okay. I don't really know much about Peter Pan. I actually don't think I think I've only ever seen one Peter Pan movie and never watched the shows or read the books. All I know is that Peter Pan was a bit of a dick. in the books. I'm sure there's no need to remind you who got the upper hand here. I wish I could tell you, I really do.
뭐야?
Struggling favored?
파이팅이다.
Favored? That? Yeah, that has a plus 16 on it, so that's probably better use. And I just like the Ace Skullbuster animation. Oh, I really hate it that you guys can hear me just being sick.
몽둥이가 약이지. 두드려 패. 너덜너덜하잖아. 일단
I'll do a defense. Wait, who's he attacking? Who's he attacking? No, he's attacking him. I'll do a defense, because that's probably... Yeah, that's better. Then, well, you're losing. I'll do that one. Same one, and get a resonance. That's a good idea. That's a plus 16. 2 poison on hit. But that would apply more poison. And plus gain 1 attack power up. Oh, no, that's just a clash is lost. I think I'll go with the green one.
뺄수 있겠죠?
Claim that.
저것들 너덜너덜하잖아.
To claim their bones is like a kind of a weird name for an attack, because I mean, the only reason you'd want to like take someone's bones is like proof of an assassination, but to me, an effective proof of assassination would just be to slit their throat and take blood, because it'd be probably good enough evidence of the kill, because let's be honest, if you're getting blood from the throat, they're probably dead. Be a Captain Hook. Like if we going be the Peter Pan books, the next boss fight should be Captain Hook, because me in the book is the right hand man of Captain Hook, but oh, actually no, it makes actually with the Peter Pan reference, me being second mate and Captain Hook being the first mate, in here it makes sense, him being like a drunken mess, because, let's be honest, you lost your hand and had it replaced with a hook. You probably wouldn't be happy, let's be honest. Because, sure, I'd be happy to get my hand replaced with like a mechanical prosthesis maybe, as long as it would suffice for daily activities, but I sure as hell would not want a hook. The flesh may be weak, but what the hell are you supposed to do with a hook for normal day life? Neutral favored. Let's do that one. We'll do a defense. Yeah. We'll do that. I think this is the first time I've actually used just defense in a normal fight. Or a normal part of a fight. Yeah, those hooks would be such a pain to use as a weapon.
결국 마지막까지 서 있는 놈이 이기는 거라니까. 잘 들어. 아픈 거
Well,
생각하고 저 새끼
that's a
죽은
negative 25, so it's probably better to use the plus 160. I mean, you have an option here. I have an option there in reality. do that, and let's do that for the resonance. I mean, yeah, I think that was the best option. It probably isn't good me always running with these hodgepodge teams. I probably should actually try building an actual legitimate team. But yeah, none of the teams that I've actually built have been actually usable in fights so far. That's 100. Let's be honest, doesn't matter. He's almost dead. Good drag across the bottom. You know what? I think I would rather be stabbed repeatedly than have a dimension ripped inside of me. So let's be honest, being stabbed would hurt like hell. But while you're being stabbed, having a dimension ripped inside of you, that would hurt a hell of a lot more. So yeah, I think I'd rather be stabbed. No, I think I'd rather be poisoned. Neutral, do an evade. Dominant. They're both plus 100. I think I'll do that for the resonance. That is favored. Or do a defense. That's neutral, so I think I'll do 2 defenses. And I'll go across the top for a resonance. There we go. Oh, you're kidding me. She lost a favorable clash. You've got, and this isn't looking good. Favored. Composed. Stoppable. Unstoppable. Let's do Skull Blast. Oh, you've gotta be kidding me. How did I lose all those coin flips? And then win all those. And then, oh, you know, that's not that bad. No, that one wasn't that bad. I have horrible RNG though. There we go. Broken. Yep, next up. Dominating, unopposed, unopposed. Opposed. Ooh. Yes, let's go that way, do that for resonance. Wait. Yeah, let's go that way. And yeah, let's do, wait. Yeah, go pride. And then 2 more gluttony. I love it that I'll just randomly pay attention to all the attacks, and then other times I'll just jump and go like, I'm not gonna pay attention. Don't have an option there. I could get a dimension rip thing, because I do have 17 charge built up. Let's go like that. Wait. And let's go green, and then 2 of those. I'll do a light, we'll have to do a dark blue there, and then oppose, neutral. I'd rather get a defensive one. think it's better for that one, the gloom. Skullbuster's always good. And yes, gloom. After this, I'll see if I have any egos that would be good to use, and if I can pop them.
지금이다. 해골바가지 거미 대가리. 부족해 차려졌지 않나.
With that, that looks good.
하나 눕혔네. 이렇게 눕혀가다 보면 어느새 끝나는 게 싸움인 거지.
Pop his ego, but those are both unopposed, so I think it's better just to run. Actually, what about here? Yeah, it's all unopposed, for not any reason. Here's ego. Yeah, unopposed, and favour. No reason there. Yeah, I don't see any reason to pop any egos at the moment, because they're like a higher tier or anything. Wait. No, I can't even use the other I forgot I can't even use the other egos in a normal battle. I'm just useless me looking at that. Let's do that. That. Cross the top down. Let's go like that. That did some good damage. Drop their stamina a huge ton. Wait, did Sinclair what was Sinclair healing there? I didn't know I had something on my team that allowed them to heal. Victory. Wait, you better stay away. Lay a finger on me and you'll regret it. You have no idea who's looking out for me. What? Don't break out now. A big brother from the middle. Ah, baby. Finally, an acronym I immediately get. Big brother or big bitch. And this quick where the middle put a pretty hefty bounty on a pretty head in case you didn't know. She's not only... By the way, Gregor has me... Oh yeah, oh no, I have it. I think. Yeah, I do. I have Gregor's me id. She not only dared to quit the middle, but also decided to fall off the face of the earth. Now that's what you call prime stupidity. If you quit an organization like the middle, you're gonna want to fall off the face of the earth. So I don't think that makes her stupid. That makes her smart. Situational. Dumb or smart. Very situational. Given the middle never forgets. Okay, are you finished? How does the middle never forget any sort of threatening saying? I don't think a single organization in this city ever forgets anything. You do something bad, they'll always remember it no matter what the organization is. You do good stuff, they'll forget it immediately after. Okay, are you finished? Wait, really? You're still gonna kill me? It's our mess. I'm not about to leave any loose threads behind. What happened to the middle arena? Didn't Roland fuck him up? He thought they might be responsible or partly responsible for his wife's death, so I think he wiped out the pinky and middle. And then wiped out a bunch of other people. I like Roland. I'm actually planning on cosplaying Roland next convention I go to. Because in the community tabbies would probably be able to see that I was dressed up cosplaying at a convention. I'm planning on buying tickets for Supernova next year and Comic-Con. I'm planning on cosplaying Roland. For both of them. So yeah. Roland no-diffed the middle. In a single night at that. Wait, did their membership jump up? You know what, that does make sense. After a tragedy, you always gotta get more recruits. It's the middle we're talking about. The middle. Don't you know who they are? Wait, fine. I'll tell you where your friend is. The shipping container you're looking for. We keep our living hostages in shipping containers marked with a green triangle. And since he's a recent catch, you can go find him on the east side, probably. Green triangle, huh? What if there's more than one of those? What if it's in a different shade of green? What if you're just lying to get out of a pinch? But that's talk if for another time. Yeah. Talk if for another time. Yeah. I'd be surprised if we met the middle anytime soon. You should be able to tell. You should be able to tell right away. I'm serious. Please. There you have it. I'd say that's more than enough confirmation. Happy now, Sinclair? Sinclair was frowning, but Ishmael didn't really seem to care. She stood there, rubbing the wrists of her weapon's arm. It almost appears as though she was measuring the amount of strength needed to turn Shmi's head into pulp. In one fell swoop. Where's the fun in that? You're gonna want to turn someone's head into pulp, you're gonna want to make... What's this show again? Yeah. Okay, this is a bit sociopathic, but if you want to put the effort into turning someone's head into pulp, you're probably gonna want to make an example out of them, so isn't it better to do it longer, make it more messy? But yeah. Maybe living in the city would suit me, actually, considering all the stuff I keep saying. Wait, killing her could cause us a lot of trouble. We know where the hostage is, and I think that's good enough. Let's head back. I don't feel the need to convince you, manager. Kindly get out of my way. I don't want to waste any more time on this. You know what else is a waste of time? Killing me. How about we just go on our merry ways, huh? Okay. I'm starting with Dante on this, because, yeah, killing her removes her, but we keep her alive, but we, let's say, destroy her left arm, or maybe a leg, and give her a threat that if their organization ever goes or interferes with them ever again, they come back. I think that would be more than enough motivation to just remove them from the equation. Because leaving her like this, she's going to want revenge. But if you remove an arm or something and give them like a threat and make it clear that you'll come back for them, it's more likely she'd want to stay away from you. I'm seeming like a complete sociopath, aren't I? I disagree. Ishmael. I can be pretty fast. Ishmael's eyes were still lost and wandering. She swung back her harpoon arm, ready to strike, and before I even realized that I was leaping in the way. Executive Manager! Wait. Executive Manager! Dante, are you insane? You're the one who insane. You dare lay your hands on the Executive Manager? Was insubordination not enough? Smart choice. If you killed me, a big brother or even a big sister would have gone after you. I recalled the same time when the exact opposite happened. When Ishmael leaped in front of me, taking the malfunctioning machine's bullet in my place, and calling my name as her body liquefied, as though she had faith that my name alone could make everything right again. Did you just take a harpoon for that bitch? If I aimed a bit to the side, I would have hit you in the face. You stupid clockface. Do you understand? Yeah, I do. Boy, you really did wet the heck out of that harpoon. This really hurt. Can you please stop it with your stupid gosh damn quips? Executive Manager. Her words and actions just now are more than enough to constitute a full-on mutiny. She made an attempt on your life of her direct supervisor. I can no longer sit idly by and watch, though you may not have punitive authority. We must make a detailed report of this incident and relay it to the higher-ups on the company to discuss our future actions. Oh yeah, no. Getting stabbed by a harpoon for Dante would probably be the least pain he's ever gone through. Yeah. Like, nowhere near dragging the sinners out of the legitimate gates of hell. It's okay, Otis. I chose to get in the way. Nah, fucking punish her. This is not okay. I agree with Otis. That individual has consistently and repeatedly caused serious setbacks to our mission. And that executive manager is crossing the line. Agree. Otis, I said it's okay. I didn't take the harpoon for that woman. I took it for Ishmael. What did you flip a switch and decide to become a humanitarian all of a sudden? You never had to dirty your hands with a drop of blood, not even once. You just sat back and ordered us to bloody ours in your stead. And you would prefer otherwise. He is the only thing keeping you from dying. If he's in the front lines, he can't be revived. You can. Keep Dante the hell out of battle. You stay in there. You want Dante in the front. You might as well throw yourself into lava or run away so he can't heal you, because that is the same as throwing him in the front lines, even if he was a colored fixer. I wouldn't want Dante anywhere near the front line, because simply him dying or getting worse, or him dying or getting hurt is way too much of a risk. Because if he's dead, they're not coming back. Ever. And now you're telling us to, what, ease up on the murder? What are you even trying to say? That you don't want us to get traumatized anymore? Some touchy-feeling shit like that? No, it's just my intuition. That probably wasn't very convincing, was it? No, of course not. Intuition comes from experience, from memories. You're You remember Jackal before the clock, Dante. How can I trust your intuition? That woman, I think she's in a pretty important position of power, at least in this district. Killing her before thinking things through could complicate things. Hell yeah, that would complicate things. You kill her, someone's going to take her place. And whoever takes her place is going to look at years and see a great opportunity to make herself look, or himself, a hell of a lot better by killing off the people that killed her predecessor and gain a lot more respect. So killing the second hand is the worst idea, because all you're going to do is going to get a dagger to your back. At least if she's alive, there are more options. Did it not occur to you that not killing her could also complicate things? A hell of a lot less. I just think killing everyone in our way left and right like this won't help us in the future. In the future, huh? Sorry, I can't. I don't have any better explanation for what I just did. I don't know how far in the future you're talking about, but I'm sure we have different things in store for us there, Dante. Huh? Dante. Do not ever put yourself at risk in such a manner again. Come on, that advice coming from one of you guys, not very convincing. Responsibility of 12 lives weighs upon your shoulders, Dante. Thus, you must watch yourself 12-fold. Double so, in that, should you perish, we do not possess the means to bring you back. And once that cannot be brought back, leave behind an unbearable, painful void. His song was right. My shoulder was in an unbearable amount of pain. Oi, you alright, Clockhead? Yeah, I'm good. The clock still works. What? That's not what I... Loony bugger. You're not all there either. Or maybe it just took you a while to lose it. Yeah. And here I thought we at least had one sane person on the bus, but you're no different. Heathcliff shook his head and walked away. Let's be honest, everyone on that bus is a little bit insane. Wait. Okay, blunt's effective. So let's go back to this. Clear. Let's... And then one. Don't have any other blunts. I'll throw him one as well, and I'll throw him one. It might... Do I have enough to level him up all the way? 20? Can I level him up to the needed amount? No, I can't. I'm, on my blunt team, I may level up the middle little brother. And use him instead of him. I mean, having him around, the pierce and blunt, that's good, but on situations where it's only blunt, bringing this guy may be better. Yeah, okay. Sure. I mean, she's your character, so if you want me to use her, I'll use her. You think all these shipping containers are full of... Right, let's try not to linger on that thought. I tried my best not to speculate about what terrible things the pirates might be hiding in the containers of mountains of shipping containers. The only thing they're hiding in there are blood. I mean, no bodies. Maybe drugs. Maybe money as well. Well, you wouldn't seem to look for drugs or money in a body pit, would you? That would actually be a good place to hide them. Huh. Maybe it would be worth looking for those containers. Hey, who there? How would you find this place? Oh, hey, we're just here to check out the shipping containers with a green triangle over here, and we'll be right out your hair, okay? Ishmael also has a social... Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure the final boss of the Kanto is a whale. I think, anyway. Because she has a Moby Dick reference, Ishmael. Like, Captain Ishmael. So, yeah. It makes sense for the final boss to be a whale. And plus, we're in the ocean. Or Grey Lake. Let's take them out before anything worse happens to our agent. Okay, after the stream is over, I'm gonna add something to my stream deck, so I can mute my mic whenever I'm gonna cough or snort, so you just don't have to deal with my unbearable sickness. Gonna gaslight me? Wait, why is there sanity 25? Why is the sanity so low? Wait, why can I now use all my ids, all my egos? I couldn't use them before. Yeah. Unopposed, unopposed. Actually, no. Use that one. Purple there. And that.
충전 기능 점검. 단순히 점검.
저것들 너덜너덜하잖아. 일단 정신 못 차리는 놈 대가리부터 뭉개.
Let's look at this. Oh, is there... Can do a defense for fouls. Because their best attack is a neutral. Next up. Do that. That. Going with that. Going with that. Defense. That.
대가리 딱 떼고. 기세가 수그러지는 거.
Is the reason she's got negative 25 sanity is because it's her Kanto? If so, that would be a very nice detail.
뭐가 치워라.
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 두드려 패.
Next up. Take a look. Any note? What's all that? Go take a peek. Yeah, it's all fine. Go blunt. Where is that? Purple, purple. Light blue, light blue. Nope. Purple, purple. Light blue, light blue. Start.
공간을 뭉갠다.
Wait, how can a whale gaslight me?
결국 마지막까지 서 있는 놈이 이기는 거라니까.
제압 완료.
잘 들어.
승객 보관 중.
아픈 거 생각하지 말고
Ah, okay.
죽은 다음만 생각해. 그럼 공격이 더 매서워지거든.
Problem is, I don't remember which ones are skill 1s and skill 2s. Oh, I can just click and check. I'm just gonna quickly... Is there something on here that tells me why the sanity just dropped? No. That sucks. Wait, which one was wait. Wait, no. How the fuck did I go there again? Okay, light blue. Dark blue. Oh. Go that way. Am I forced to do that? No. Actually, no, relentless. I like relentless. Let's do double that. Oh, no. That's favored. That's dominating. That. Oh yeah, I just had to double check. I love relentless. That's gonna be my favorite attack from him. I think that's a skill free relentless. I love W Corp weapons. Like the idea of a spear that does electrical shocks like a taser. That would be like a really effective weapon. It's like, you stab that weapon into someone and start shocking them. That's gonna cause their muscles to start spasming, which will cause a lot of internal damage because of like the weapon being in there. That would actually be really effective, and let alone that could cause a cardiac arrest as well because of the jolt of electricity to the heart. So those weapons, like even the fist one, would be really good again in a fight. Like really good. Unopposed. Those two. Force to use that. That again. That. Like that. Like that. Victory.
이번엔 성적이 좋았군. 하지만 머나먼 고래에 닿기 위해서는 아직도 부족하다. 다시 가스터빈을 점화한다. 그리고
Do I want to bring anyone else now that there's Pierce? Nah, I won't matter anymore. I'm just gonna quickly go back. I forgot to go to support and add Captain Ishmael.
제 방식은 완벽했어요.
I lost it there. I was only like 1 energy. Yeah. Okay, let's go like that. Now I'd rather go for a defensive one. Damn it! You've got to be kidding me. Rusho of all people. Rusho. Okay. That's dominating. That. Pose. That. Pose. That. Guess a battle cry isn't a very good way of defending yourself, is it? I didn't see how many damage that did, but it looked like it would have been effective. Actually, I'll pop that ego. Oh. Drop that one. Go like that. It didn't do a lot of damage, but meh.
내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다. 공간을 뭉. 제압 완료. 승객 복원 준비. 기세가 수그러지는 반격의 기회다. 자, 잘했군. 한 놈도 저놈을 추적해.
Wave. Don't have any egos to use.
밤새 끝나는 게 싸우는 거지.
Dark. Look at that. Yeah, let's go like that.
충전 기능 점검. 단숨에 점수.
I really like the weapons that the sinners use. The only thing I don't like about some of them is that the hand guards are too small. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a small hand guard, but you'd want it like at least a bit bigger, so that way, like, if you do a parry or a block, it doesn't go driving into your hand, like cutting off fingers. 'Cause, yeah, but I mean, probably doesn't matter to them. They can get Dante to heal them. Well, that did fuck all damage.
저것들 너덜너덜하잖아. 일단
Hey,
머리부터 뭉개.
where's that? Oh. And a defense. Nope, no, I'll do 2 of those wraths and followed by dominating.
대가리 딱 대고.
That should do pretty decent.
총원, 조명이 전멸하는 저곳. 파도가 모든 것을 쳐부술 거다.
That did pretty decent damage. Not only to 3 of them. Gonna spread out between 3 of them, but still. One attack, pretty good. Okay, nothing but purple.
잘 들어. 아픈 거 생각하지 말고 저 새끼 죽은 다음만 생각해. 그럼 공격이 더 매서워지거든.
Yeah, let's go like that.
충전 기능 점검. 단숨에 점검. 이 작살에 필살의 집념이 담겨 있지. 보았나? 저건 이렇게 짓이겨졌다.
Man, it must be a pain walking on a ship with a harpoon for a leg. Imagine the amount of times she's just gotten stuck on the ship and has had to like try wiggling around to get her leg unstuck.
마지막까지 서 있는 놈이 잘 들어. 말고 저 새끼 죽은 다음만 생각해. 그럼 공격이 더 매서워지거든.
Unopposed, 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 unopposed. Unopposed, 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 actually. Unopposed, unopposed. Opposed. And unopposed.
신속히 처리하자.
And let's run like that.
내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다. 해.
I love that they went through all the effort of looking and reading through that to try to get a good attack, and it just won the first blow.
이번엔 성적이 좋았군. 하지만 머나먼 고래에
I'm
닿기
sorry.
위해서는 아직도 부족하다.
I just want to check how much were extractions again. 130. Or 1,300. Okay. Right. Oh, we're almost halfway. This one. It's got to be the shipping container. And in here should be the LCCB team captain. I really thought I was done for. Name's Philip, LCCB Preliminary Observation Unit 3 Assistant Manager. Wait, you're not the team leader, but the pirates said they captured the LCCB team leader. I'm standing right here. What's up with the obvious disappointment? Anyway, thank you for saving my life. I heard so many stories about you're the LCB, huh? What kind of stories, I wonder? Happy to make your acquaintance, sirs and ladies. I've been a huge fan ever since I joined the company. Why are you all looking at me like that? Long story short, there was a whole mess with this other guy who claimed to be a fan, so yeah, you gotta understand. Fuck Dongren. Dongren's a bitch. I've been, and I've a message delivered to you guys. Hey, I bet you guys are chaotically running around somewhere in New Corp like headless chickens and messing everything up. Time for OOF. 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 I can't think of anything. Wait, I'm just delivering the message exactly as she said it. Intonationable and all. Wait, watch out, don't you think it might have been better to start with, and I quote, and tell us who this she is too? Abbreviations and omissions are two complicated different things. I'll let this slide, fledgling just this once. Who is she? Well, of course, it's none other than Manager Miss Sordy herself. She's alive? Sordy is alive? Did she get a promotion? She's still in recovery, but after team arrived just in the nick of time and treated her wounds, saving her life. I'm glad it wasn't a posthumous promotion. Manager Sordy wanted to meet all of you all too, but couldn't make it on account of her being on a different mission. I'm glad she's okay. Is Sordy okay? Of course, it wasn't the smoothest recovery, but she's now healthy enough to eat some grub and hold a length conversation. You know what? I'm happy Sordy's alive. I can say that confidently. I am one of... This is the only time they've given off a death scare. Normally they just kill... This isn't gonna end well. Something's gonna happen to Sordy. They have not done this any time during this game. They just kill them. They do not bring them back. I'm a bit worried now. Something's gonna happen. Of course it wasn't... Oh yeah, I've already read that. That's great, but I was asking because she lost her partner right before her eyes. Just saying this now, but after this one moment, Pilot doesn't do anything after this, so don't mind him too much. Only thing I saw was his hairstyle looked a bit like Stampy Longnose. He doesn't seem that memorable. Pilot produced a piece of old folded paper and began reading from it. This is a reminder to all LCCB employees. We, the Before team, are assigned to paramount task of clearing the path before anyone else does. Every bloodied step, every flesh given becomes another stepping stone for your fellow Limbus Company employees to follow into the future. That's the very first line from the new hire training guide we were issued. I wanna kick him off. I wanna kick him off there and just watch him fall. And I'm proud of it. I'm proud of the sacrifice we make. Most of my co-workers at LCCB just want to make a quick buck before quitting and say I'm the odd one out though. I mean, he ain't the guy and girl we met before, so yeah, let's go. It was Swordy and... I don't remember his name either.
희생이
You're proud of sacrifice?
진심이에요?
Seriously? Now, Ishi, what you want, Sardi, whale flavored ice cream? No way, me too. Why don't we head out and get some together? Hey, let me go, How are you so strong? Roger grabbed Ishmael's arm and began practically dragging her outside. I call that alcoholic and gambler strength. Well, just in case she gets in another fight, I decided to sneakily follow them from a distance. Ishi, you gotta stop bringing down the mood like that. We saved his life, didn't we? I understand that things are a bit rough right now, but let's be a bit more patient, okay? Roger, that back there, that's just indoctrination. They're brainwashing them. And is that any other different from any other company? In this city, they all will indoctrinate them. This is no different. Why the hell do you think? Why are you having such a problem with it? It's normal. No one wants to admit that they're just throwing themselves into a meat grinder, so they wrap the meat in the name of sacrifice. Self-sacrifice. I know. Then why? People need a way to endure the reality and go on living somehow. Some people live for paycheck to paycheck. Sometimes they just don't have a choice. Let's hear out our overzealous friend. How about that? Don't talk down to me like you're coddling some baby. We're not that close, Rodion. But I'll listen. Just this once. Fine. Rhodia seemed to have noticed that I was following them all along. She signaled with a quick wink, and I was able to return to where the other sinners were before they did. Mr. Pilot 2. "'Tis injustice that thou hast left me out of thine ice cream jaunt. It tastes like fish, not worth the walk. Maybe they put ground mermaid in there." Ground mermaid in ice cream? Boy, oh, I completely forgot his name was Pilot. I thought it was supposed to be some kind of joke. Boy, I'm nervous. What an audience, huh? TOSTOOF. I'm not intelligent enough to make that out. I'm sorry. Talk. SFS. Or suffer the obliteration of forehead. Okay. I appreciate your translation. It feel a bit better. Why can he translate her? She reminded me a lot of our LCC Beat Before Team director just now. Must be a hell of a boss, huh? Yeah. Where do I begin? It took us a hot minute to pinpoint the location of the Botany Corp branch housing the Golden Bow. Actually, me and my teammates, we ran a pretty tight ship, but the Twin Hook pirates of U-Corp Backstreet... Get to the point, Pilot. Backstreet caught a wind and sniffed around. Listen, lad, this is the cheapest bottle of oil in all the Great Lake, I tell ye. What? That's ridiculous. You're telling me that this whale oil of dubious origins is worth how much? Wait, yeah. No wonder, you pretty much antagonized them to their face. Yeah, talk about a retarded move. No wonder we ended up in a shipping container. Okay, in my defense, those fellas was about to rob us blind. I mean, couldn't you have just paid a bit of money for some intel though? Well, anyway, After a thorough search, we identified the exact location of the lobotomy court branch with the golden bow. Did you find the golden bow? Yep, it's all labeled golden light too. Too bright yet not too bright, was it? I had to see it with my own two eyes to understand what that meant. Boy, what an incredible incandescent glow that was, even from deep within the what we call branch ship. Observation check, confirmation check, all we had left to do on the docket was the report. Oh, our job, by the way, was advanced reconnaissance to confirm the presence of the golden bow. They say that plenty of advanced reconnaissance teams encounter abnormalities or get wiped out in the process. We were about to make our return journey, considering the missions a resounding success when... So those pirates followed you guys there, huh? Team leader Haru assured us that nothing was out of the ordinary and that the interruptions by opposing parties had all the time. But so I don't really care what you're doing all the way out here on this creepy ship, but this gentleman here was rather curious about what business you're doing up to, so I tagged along, no objections, Pilot's face turned pale with fear for the first time since he started recounting the story. That's when I heard the weapon slip out our team leader's hand and onto the ground. Our team leader, an experienced field agent with a decorated track record. I've never seen her just give up like that. She ain't the kind of person to easily be rattled. So I turned to look at her, and the look in her face was, I say that was a look of resignation. Would I be correct in assuming that she had something to say at the moment? Mission failed. Verbatim. What'd she see to immediately give up like that? An officer from the middle shouldn't be here. Again. Verbatim. I'm guessing the guy had like a huge fancy tattoo that glowed purple. How'd you know? That was the very first thing I noticed about him, actually, that weird look purple glowing tattoo. Still, I thought that maybe, just maybe, we had a shot. We're Unit 3 after all. We weren't no slouches and we had some impressive names with us. You didn't. And I did not recall much more after that. Yeah, good as arse beat. When I came to, I was on the floor face down. At first, I thought I'd gone deaf and couldn't hear a thing. You know, when a bomb goes off right next to you and your ears start ringing and all. I'd burned my eardrum. But that wasn't it, no. It was my team. Shouting and screaming, and all of it combined in some kind of incomprehensible cacophony. I just couldn't register that at first. Once I recognized that, I also noticed a deep rumbling echo underneath all that. A bizarre trembling rumble that sounded like it was echoing from a place far away from the branch. Bizarre rumbling? Bizarre rumbling? Yes, man. It was almost like a distant explosion, and it seemed like another we picked up on the odd noise too. The pirates suddenly started acting all nervous, and even the big brother from the middle was rattled. They all called him the big brother. Did you hear that right? I guess there really was a big fish looking out for the pirates. Yes, ma'am. Loud and clear. They called him Big Brother. I wonder how those fools are doing nowadays. Take only the high-value hostage. We're leaving now. That's right. There is one of the 5 calamities. We have to book it before that thing gets here. We're all dead meat if we don't. One last thing I remember is our team leader. right before I lost consciousness, the team leader, she stuck her employee card badge in my chest when the pirates weren't looking. Back then, I didn't understand what she was doing, but now that I have some time to think about it, she did that so I'd look more valuable. So they'd taken me hostage instead of leaving me to die. Me. It's just a rookie. To summarize, every LCCB agent was either injured or unconscious. The middle got involved out of nowhere, and there was the calamity that even the middle bloke was scared of. Can you give us the coordinates to the Limbuscompany branch, Mr. Pilot? Of course. Pilot produced a piece of paper that had been folded over many times and handed it over to Faust. It's all right there, ma'am, down to every last bit of detail you'll need. I hid it from them to the best of my ability. I'm glad that I was able to complete my mission at least. Wait. That calamity. Was there anything else about it that stood out? There's gotta be more. How? It was white, an off-white colour, unlike anything I'd ever laid eyes on. Before it was a towering and pallid, and that rumbling. Sure I've heard of it before. Oh right, I remember. Reminds me of U-Corp Singularity, that rumbling sound, a lot like them turning forts when they combine stuff together. Yeah, almost there. Let me tag along with you. I could be your guide in the Limbuscompany branch. Indeed. This was to be joint operation with the LCCB, where they were supposed to accompany us to the Limbuscompany branch. What is your decision, Dante? Don't bring him. He's annoying. Tell him that while I appreciate his offer, I decline. Thank you. Good choice, Dante. People that get involved with us often don't make it out in one piece. I agree. We just saved your life, mate. Show some gratitude. Thank you? Mr. Pilot, remain on standby until after team arrives, then return to base and report your findings. So they declined, huh? The stories were true. I don't hear nothing but the ticking of a clock. Executive Manager, in their endless generosity, has also decided to thank you for your offer. Remember that as you return. Alright. Well then, best of luck to you all. And may you never appear on screen again. That's all I need. Bye. Ishmael was the first to leave the room. Well, this meeting was pretty short-lived. But say hello to Thordy for us, will you? And please tell her that I'm thankful for what she did for us. Back then, I couldn't bring myself to tell her even that. I'll be sure to tell her that. You have endured well despite the tribulation, Pilot. Ah, Yi-sung, how kind of you. It appears to me that he deserved such words. I want to see my team again. I'm not reading his dialogue. I'm not reading that. Pilot's eyes, which had been welling up for a while, eventually broke like a dam, tears flowing down his cheek to the ground. We should bring them home. You'll have my word. And mine too. We won't fail again. Yeah, they're already dead and she can tell. I have examined the variable coordinates Mr. Pilot provided us. What exactly are variable coordinates? Ship beyond a certain magnitude like our Limbuscompany branch or the Marlin port receive partial laws of Great Lake in an encrypted form from U-Corp. U-Corp holds a strict monopoly on the intel regarding the laws of the Great Lake, within the nest. Of the course, the vessels that receive that intel pay various prices for that privilege. They use that partial information to calculate at which locations their vessels must be during which specific period to ensure a safe voyage, and finalize it into a standardized form known as variable coordinates. Port often send out their coordinates to other vessels as they want to host as many guests as possible, but vessels that prioritize privacy and security, like the former L-Corp branch in question, will never do so. So the Lobotomy Corp branch we're looking for is kinda like a treasure ship, huh? Then there's gotta be a black market out there for people willing to pay big money for these coordinates. Impressive deduction. Also, unlike normal coordinates, variable coordinates are composed of lengthy and encrypted codes. Therefore, vessels sailing across the Great Lakes start by entering the variable coordinates of their desired destination based on the information said vessels will allow certain routes charted via yada yada. Whoa, that's a lot of big words. So basically, if we enter the information we got from Mr. Pilot here, we can somehow find our way to the Lobotomy Corp branch. It's useless in the waters of the outskirts beyond the borders of U-Corp. Indeed, where the Lobotomy Corp branch is within U-Corp's borders, we will have no trouble analyzing the vessel's travel pattern as long as we have its variable coordinates. I would say U-Corp doesn't have a back streets, because the back streets are the lake, and I do not want to meet anyone that lives on a lake. Gotcha, then let's get a move on. Yusung and Sinclair nodded with determination while the other sinners followed suit and hurried on. No, I didn't catch a clear view. I think Ishmael nodded too. Go. Ice cream. We made our way past the mountains of ships, containers, and back to where we first docked. I saw Vergis and Charon on a bench, watching us approach. The latter of the two was clearly suffering from crushing boredom. Charon ate ice cream. It was cold, but disappeared fast. Did it not have the putrid scent of the sea? Putrid? Charon doesn't know what that means. A tissa flavor not unlike licking a fish. Blonde girl licks fish. Funny taste. Charon, shudder. Some things happen by the looks on your face. Explain. Allow me to explain. Don't let Don explain. Allow me to explain. Upon our arrival at the promised location. Yes? Sorry. Oh! What? I'm gonna have to end the stream after this. I was hoping I'd get more done, but meh. This is none of your concern. I only want to know what intel you have learned and make it short. We know where the Golden Bow is. It is in the Lobotomy Corp branch in the middle of the Great Lake. Of course, it's in a Lobotomy Corp branch. Did you learn anything else? We obtained the variable coordinates. I know what you're talking about to say. That's it, that's all you got, or something, but just listen to the trouble we went through, though. No, that's good enough. Almost makes me want to applaud you all. Oh my. Virgilus, there was... I know exactly what you're about to tell me. I will deal with it. Stay out of it. You look impatient, Ishmael. I see that our earlier consultation didn't ease your anxieties. Of course not. I don't even know what's happening with my mission. We're waddling blindly through a misty sea. Yet here we are, shoving our noses in everything, everywhere. It's driving me up the wall. Yeah, a very long thing happened. My unleash melted a little bit now. Relax. You must know that no path is ever direct in the Great Lake. I did not expect this much lack of patience from someone who spent most of her life here. Can I assume the measure you've left the manager's shoulder in is also consequence of your impatience? That's, well, clearly an unintentional mistake. If it wasn't you, wouldn't be sitting before me with your throat intact. Why do you fail to look further, Ishmael? By now you must realize what awaits you at the end of this journey. That contract clause you're so impatient about is about to make an appearance as long as you follow the manager's precise misadventures. Yeah, that's fine. Let's leave this island because it smells like dead fish everywhere. Yeah. Your combative attitude against the manager will only delay the inevitability. It happened 4 times. That's not a very big sample. Well, I'm good at reading how these things usually flow. If you're so sure about it, then fine. Won't let frustration get the better of me. I won't step out of line, not any more than necessary. Ishmael, won't. What happened, happened. You will still have to write up a form explaining your actions and the circumstances surrounding them. Gladly. As long as the guide is right. Have you brought us any ice cream by any? Bother not, I was merely curious of the famed ice cream of Maryland Port. I shall board the bus boat post haste. I appreciate the effort, Ethan. Your appreciation is more than enough. He's not going to answer me anyway, but what were you two up to? Dante is asking a meaningless question. Don't let them rub off on you, Dante. What was I actually supposed to bring a tub of what? Whale ice cream for everyone? Okay, unfortunately I'm gonna have to go now. Thank you all for coming to the stream. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you all for watching, and have a nice rest of your nights and or days. Goodbye.